All right, so we're here today at yesterday's Fits, and I'm here with
Jesse.
So Jesse, you mind telling me a little about yesterday's Fits?
We opened May 17th of last year, 2017. Vintage clothing, hype stuff, shoes, stuff like that. We're buy, sell, trade. Just me and my brother own the place. We have a couple other people that help us, but we're here every day, open 12 to 7.
So what makes your store so unique?
There are a couple other stores like us, but I think we are unique, like what you said, just because like we have the amount of inventory. Nobody else has this. We do focus a lot on vintage, where a lot of places also focus on Babe, Supreme, Palace, all that kind of stuff, which we have that, but we're really trying to push like the vintage culture.
That's dope. So like, I realize like the 90s culture is coming back slowly. Yeah. So what makes you, what's your own opinion about that?
I think it's dope. I'm 22, was born in 96, so like I kind of caught the tail end of it. By the time like I started to realize what the 90s culture was, like I just missed it. Like, so I think I like kind of fell in love with it like that, because I was just like, this is what I grew up in. I see pictures of myself when I'm 2, 3, 4 years old, wearing like a bunch of Rugrats stuff, Power Rangers, all that kind of stuff. But like, I didn't really remember most of it. And so I think by doing this, it kind of brought back most of those memories. And I know that there's people that are 25, 26, 27 getting up to that are more in love with it than I am. And that's just because I was literally a child.
Yeah. No, I could relate like the same way. I was born in 97 too. Like literally, like we were the end. Like the end of the tail. So
we caught the end of it.
Yeah, so basically like me growing up watching like Fresh Prince, watching Martin, whatever it may be, like, it just gave me a feeling like, hey, that's kind of my generation at the same time.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it was like that same peak where a new generation was born. So,
like right in the middle of both.
Yeah, exactly. So what's it called? What are some like crazy pieces in your store that you're like really fond of? That you can think of out of the bag.
Like, I mean, just like the pieces we have on the wall, like we have like a 96 Puff Daddy rap tee. We have like an old, a couple MLK rap tees, stuff like that. And then we have some old polo pieces. I got a Tommy Hilfiger shirt that's signed by Tommy himself. Yeah. Just stuff like that. But like, it's hard to, like, people ask me that a lot actually. And it's hard because our inventory is literally circulating so much that the time that I fall in love with the piece, it's gone. And so
that's crazy.
It's like literally we'll post something and then day of it's gone. Yeah. And so it's really like the pieces that I fall in love with are the ones at my house, like the ones that don't even make it to the store. Yeah.
So like speaking of that, like literally when you see something, I know it's your store, like if you see something, someone brings it in, do you usually like, if you fall in love with it, do you usually like copy it yourself and you just bring it home?
It depends on the piece and how much we spend on it. Because I'm a bargain hunter myself, so I still want to try and get a deal, even if it's, my brother and I own the store, but we don't want to take things out of it all the time. Like, we have to have dope pieces for the shop, but there are pieces that they walk in and it's just like, shit, like I have to have that, like I can't let that leave. And it happens quite often, but like once you get used to it and you see these pieces that are like walking in on a daily basis, you're like, okay, I have to be selective and really decide what pieces I want. So.
All right, so like your store, it's all hand-picked.
Yeah.
Right? You pick out everything. What do you guys look for when people come in with their own stuff and try to sell it to you guys? What do you guys look for?
It's literally just a style, bro. Like if it catches our eye, I mean, we're pretty good at like figuring out what other people like too. But we just try to grab things like bright colors, all over prints, just like things that are really eye-catching, like big spell outs, stuff like that. Basically what you see like rappers and stuff wearing now, like that's what we're looking for. That's what everybody wants to wear.
Yeah, so. Definitely. So, anything else you want to add? I mean,
come through, follow us on Instagram.
Shout them out.
Yesterday's _fits. So we got a website. We're open, like I said earlier, 12 to 7 every single day.
He's here every single day, and his brother is here until like 8 in the morning.
He's hiding back here, but he does all the work.
I might make him come out.
All right.
Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it, bro. Take it easy.
Yep.
Dope. That was dope.